It sounds like the drama is going down on the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, and Portia might just be in the center of it.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But who might the drama be with? Let's chat.
You already know what time it is. It's your boy DJ Richie Skye back with some tea, interviews, recaps, and more. And be sure to check the links in the description of this video for trips, for books, one-on-one sessions, and more. Now let's get into the tea.
So, now, when Portia posts something like this, we kind of got to give ourselves a second to, think something's going on, especially when she posts something like this amidst filming a show. And we know that she is currently filming for the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Her, Kyle Richards, Vicky Gunvalson, Giselle Bryant, Lisa Barlow, Teresa Giudice, and Luann de Lesseps. Now, what else do we know? They're currently in the OC. But so let's look at what she had to say, or at least they were believed to be when this was posted. Before you F with me, remember, you call people to handle things. People call me to handle things. We are not the same. And then she wrote, don't make me call Porsha. Because you guys may recall Nene Leakes back in the day, baby, back in the day, used to say, well, said one time, but it remained emblazoned in our memories till this very day when she told Kenya Moore, don't make me call Porsha. Because Porsha and Kenya had got it. Well, Porsha had pulled the young lady's hair, snatched her down to the ground, and was doing a little bit of dragerization. So it got me to thinking, what's really going on down in the Newport, down in the Orange County places? What's really, really happening? So you all know the premise of this show is that the main cast will go around and they will also meet up with other ladies who are on the cast of the show, right? That could be past or present for the OC. So if Tamara's saying something like this, I wonder who she could be saying it about. And I'm trying to narrow down the people on the list that would think to come at Porsha. And I can only come up with a few names. I don't know that it would be Kyle. I don't get that sense. Kyle is more like a don't start none, won't be none type person. So I feel like somebody would probably have to start with her. And I don't know that Porsha would do that. Unless Porsha was defending Giselle over the Mauricio stuff. But I don't know. I don't know if I see that. I definitely don't see it being Luann, because Luann is just very much like, she's kind of like go with the flow. Teresa, I don't really see her getting into it with somebody outside of her show, but maybe I could see her going at it with some of the OC ladies. Lisa Barlow, maybe. I could see Lisa maybe potentially insulting someone because, she is, she does big things. She lives a very different life from the rest of these girls. But I can see somebody like Porsha snapping back and being like, girl, what? So the only other person I could think of could be Vicky, because Vicky doesn't mind stepping on toes. She is technically one of the oldest running housewives, and I don't mean old. I mean like just the longest tenure on the shows. It started with OC, so I could see her throwing around her queen bee title and it irking some people. I could definitely see that. Maybe Tamara or Emily, if they were in the mix of people who were, at some of these events. So let's get into what Kyle had to say, because I think that Kyle also gives us some perspective on what the tea is that's going on. Now, shout out to Reality Entertainment for that first capture of Porsha's Instagram post. So here is what Kyle Richards has to say.
Actually, in Newport. Is this Newport?
I think it's Laguna.
Laguna. Okay.
Laguna Beach, for those of you guys.
Okay. I had an 80s themed event last night and woke up with my hair like this. Hey, OG, how was the 80s party, queen? Oh my gosh, it was a lot. That's all I'm going to tell you.
So this came to us from her Amazon Live, and I want to shout out Just Booking Around on TikTok as well for this. And also Mr. Housewives, in case you guys are not following Mr. Housewives.
And right out of the gate, this is a lot going on over here. I don't know how I'm going to get through these next 2 weeks. Okay. It's just so funny. I mean, when I don't know if I'm allowed to say, I know.
Go ahead and say it, girl. Go ahead and say it.
Really not supposed to say, but when there's weird dynamics with the other franchises mixing, I'm like, oh, and yeah, I'm just so used to seeing, stuff within the groups, but interesting, I will say.
So there is definitely some drama happening within the different mixtures of Housewives franchises, but who might it be? That's the question that I have. Clearly, Porsha is involved in something, if we are to believe our context clues, but with whom? Because it would have to just be this cast right now, and then the cast of OC, the current cast of OC. So with whom might she, or who could it be? Who from OC do you think would have the gall to potentially go up against Porsha? And clearly that's probably not the only beef that's happening, or the only little bit of drama that's happening. So who would it be? I could see Tamara, maybe. I could see Emily Simpson, maybe. I can't really see Shannon. Shannon is just so... I can't see Shannon. I can't see it being Shannon. Who's left? I can't see it being... I could see maybe Heather annoying some people with maybe her sort of her queen bee antics a little bit, maybe, but I don't really think she would purposely do anything. I don't think she would egg anybody on that she doesn't need to egg on, especially not like a Porsha. So who could it be, y'all? I'm really racking my brain. That should be interesting. I mean, also interesting too, because Tamara has a lot of opinions on her podcast. And as we all do, but Tamara's podcast is specifically talking about the shows. So there could have at some point in time been a reaction that Tamara had about somebody that could have ruffled some feathers. One never knows. But I'm interested now. I'm interested to see what the complicated dynamics are and exactly who they're with. Because I think we might actually be surprised. So this is going to be real interesting. It's going to be real interesting. I can't wait for this show to premiere, and I would estimate that we probably wouldn't see it until probably late summer. I mean, maybe fall. I mean, maybe early summer, possibly, probably midsummer, fall. I would say that's kind of my estimation of what it would be, but who knows? Could be sooner, could be later. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. this would be a great summertime watch. So I would love to see it this summer. Okay. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Who do you think the beef is with? And if it was somebody that I didn't name, I want to see that person's name on your list. So let me know. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Hit that notification bell button, and I will, of course, catch you in the next video. Oh, yeah. If you are in the DC area, I am doing Good Day DC this morning. All right. I'll be doing Celebrity Dish. So catch me there.